Hi, everyone. Let's address the obvious. Today is Friday the 13th. But there's not a lot of spooky weather to talk about today. Actually, much of the Northeast is going to remain pretty dry, so all that superstition, you can throw it out the window on this Friday the 13th. There are some showers in the forecast this weekend. We'll talk about that in a moment. On with the forecast, though, in the New York City metro. It is mostly cloudy on this Friday morning, and thank God it's Friday, by the way. I got to say that because this week felt like it went on forever. There's so much going on out there. It's nice to get to another weekend. Partly sunny skies for you in the New York metro this afternoon with highs in the upper 70s, and then the clouds sort of take over again as we settle closer to 70 later on this evening. As I mentioned, it is going to be generally dry through much of the Northeast, maybe some showers and storms. You can draw a line from about DC over to Columbus, maybe Pittsburgh getting in on some of that too. Northeast of that line, it's dry through the daylight hours, but later on tonight, those showers and storms will come in from the west. And this is why you can kind of see what's going on. There's a weak front here in the deep south. It's also very humid, and there's some of that humidity trying to push north, so you may feel a little bit of that this weekend, especially on Saturday. But we have this area of low pressure. It's basically moving along its own warm front, kind of moving along where you have that red line there. So that's going to be the area where we see showers. That dives south and east on Saturday. It looks like kind of a showery day on Saturday for the New York City metro. And then it basically exits on Sunday for Father's Day. It actually looks pretty nice for Father's Day for most of the Northeast. Let's look at the forecast around the Northeast. Again, kind of showery, especially on Saturday. The wettest area will probably be southeastern New York State, northeastern Pennsylvania, New York City, and Long Island. That's where most of the showers will be on Saturday. Not a lot of wet weather up to the north on Saturday. And then Sunday, most areas are dry, but over some of the higher elevations around the Poconos and getting up through parts of central New York into the Adirondacks, a pop-up shower thunderstorm in the afternoon. So I think Sunday is generally going to be dry, with the exception of just a couple of isolated showers. So that's good news for any dads and for anyone really that has any plans on Father's Day. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. Dry on Saturday. I think the chance for showers on Sunday in the New York City metro is basically zero. You got to go way up north of the city outside of, we'll even say downstate, heading up into the Catskills. And then on Monday, some showers. Tuesday, maybe some showers of warm front. And that warm front brings some warmth. Just a heads up. Our models do suggest some pretty summery weather setting up for the end of next week, so be ready for it. Make sure the AC is working. We've already had a couple of hot days, but just make sure everything's working the way it should, because this may be a bit of a hot period here for the end of next week. All right, that is your Friday morning weather update. I hope everyone has a terrific weekend. To all the dads out there, happy Father's Day, and I will see you back here on Monday morning.